Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar. In this video, we'll try to learn how to install Angular and how to set up our Angular project. Before going to that, we require few softwares. Let's see what are the softwares required for our Angular installation. We require two things. One is Node.js and one is Visual Studio Code. Node.js is used to install our Angular dependencies, whereas Visual Studio will be used for our IDE. Instead of Visual Studio, you can use IntelliJ, Sublime, Atom, Notepad++, or any other IDE, but I prefer to use Visual Studio Code. Let's see how to install Node.js and Visual Studio in our system. There is a portal nodejs.org, which is an official portal of Node.js, and you can download your Node.js from this portal. There are two versions, LTS as well as current versions. So LTS is always recommended for the most of the users, and based on your platform, please download them and continue with the steps. For downloading Visual Studio, we have code.visualstudio.com/download. Here we can download this Visual Studio based on our platforms, and this is free of cost. So you can download either Windows, Unix, or Mac. So my system is Mac. I have downloaded this. Then follow the steps to install the Visual Studio Code. I'll provide these both links in my description. Please check out. I have already installed Node.js as well as Visual Studio in my system. Let's go into Visual Studio and verify whether the Node.js has been installed or not. If you want to use the terminal, you can use a shortcut Control and Tilt in Mac, and once you click that, the terminal will be opened. To verify whether Node has been installed or not, we can use a command node --version. So it has been installed. We can check npm --version. When you install Node, automatically npm will also install. So no need to install npm separately. You can install along with the Node. Once you install the Node, your npm will also be installed. So you can check the version. And now I have installed my Node.js. Now let's try to install our Angular. So to install Angular globally, I can use one command, sudo npm install -g @angular/CLI. This will install our latest version of Angular, and the major latest version is 12. And if you want to install a specific version, you can specify that version number by using @ like this, so that it will install the specific version. But here I want to install my latest version of CLI, so I'm going with Angular 12 CLI. Let's hit enter. As I'm using sudo, it asks the password. Hit enter. It will take some time to install. So it has been installed successfully. Angular 12.0.3. Now let's verify whether the Angular version is installed successfully or not by using a command ng --version. Hit enter. You can see here Angular CLI version 12.0.3 and Node version 14.15, and remaining architecture core and the schematics. These are the dependencies for the Angular, and that has been also installed by using one single command. Now we are ready to use our Angular CLI. Now we can set up a new project of Angular by using a command itself. Let me create our project by using CLI command. We can use a command ng new some app name, whatever the app name. Let me give something like demo1, and let me hit enter. It will ask few questions. If you want to configure that particular configurations, you can follow the steps and answer to the questions. Let me give yes, I want routing, and here it will ask CSS, SCSS, SAS, and less. I want to go with SCSS. Just you can use arrows for selection, and once it is selected, hit enter. It started installing with the SCSS package and along with the routing configuration. Now you can see our project has been created successfully, and also it has downloaded all the dependencies required for the basic setup of an Angular project, and it has also created some files like README, AngularJSON, PackageJSON, TSJSON. We'll understand these in the later videos. And if you see here, it has created a demo one project with all these files. And now let's run our Angular application. Let me click Control C, clear this. And for running our Angular application, we can use ngserv or ngs or also npm run start. We can use either ngserv or ngs or npm run start. So these are the three commands which can be used. So it will be running in a default port 4200. Let me use ngserv. Hit enter. Okay. So now it is saying that we are not inside the Angular project. So before running ngserv, ensure that you are in the Angular project or inside the Angular project. So cd space demo1. Now hit ngserv. ngserv will take a bit time. It will generate all our bundles and then it will be served in localhost 4200. It is compiling all our package dependencies and creating the bundles. You can see here we have a phase like building, setup, and now our application has been ran successfully. And if you see here, it has created 5 bundle chunks. These are called as a chunks. These are completely converted into JS files. And also you can see Angular live development server is listening on localhost 4200. So here it is running in localhost 4200. Let me go to the browser, hit new tab, localhost 4200, hit enter. So we are running our demo one project. This is how it looks. Where it is coming from? It's coming from your default app component .html. If you see here, there is a default app component HTML and that is having some content. So that is displayed in your browser. So this is how you can set up your Angular project and can run Angular application. And also if you want to run your Angular application in a different port, you can use one more command, ng serve minus 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 indicates an option, or you can say hyphen hyphen port equal to 4300 and hit enter. If you see here, now setup phase is not done because the setup phase will be done only for the one time. And now it generated our chunks directly. And go back to the browser. Let me reload this at 4200. So I have stopped the server. And if you see, this site can't be reached. Let's use 4300 and hit enter. If you see here, you can see demo app is running. This is how we can run our application in other port other than 4300. That's it for this video. In the next video, we'll try to understand about Angular folder structure and the files which are generated whenever we are creating a project. Hope you guys like this video. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Signing off. Thank you.